We pick up with part 3 of our writing extracted from His Children Are Far From Safety, this on the Leviathan, and we continue with a quote from Thomas Jefferson. I've heard this multiple times, and he writes, "I hold it that a little rebellion now and then is a good thing, and as necessary in the political world as storms in the physical. It is a medicine necessary for the sound health of government." Thomas Jefferson. In his book review of the work Against Leviathan, Government Power in a Free Society, Doug Bandow writes, "Unlike Hobbes, however," notes Higgs dryly, "I do not recommend that beast." Higgs boils the case against Leviathan down to fraud. He writes, "Government is not what it claims to be, competent, protective, and so forth. Remember safety and security. Just, and it is what it claims not to be. It is bungling, menacing, and unjust. This deceit is compounded by the fact that the one thing it will do is simply leave us alone." Let me repeat. This deceit is compounded by the fact the one thing it will not do is simply leave us alone. Is the state a Leviathan, as Higgs describes? The answer to this relevant question is not clear. Leviathan is neither fully a protector nor fully a predator. With reference to the term and possibly the question, Sapphire writes, "Only if the Leviathan state failed to provide safety to life and property did its subjects have the right to overturn it. The question remains to consider and reconsider in the rapidly changing times in which an individual exists amid such institutions." A last and late-breaking resource is R.J. Collinsworth, The New Leviathan, or Man, Society, Civilization, and Barbarianism. I add this late item to this section on very limited understanding of the author and his work, but on basic relevance to Hobbes' much earlier work, The Sharing of the Age Term for a Monstrosity or Similar. Collinwood gives much attention to the conventional family as a component of civility or civilization. From a book review by George S. Crockett on Amazon, the following on this chapter and section. In the case of the family, the agent in this process civilizing the community is the parental society, and the name of the process is called education. Well, once again we cut into the flow or the continuity of this writing, but we will continue in parts 4 and 5 to finish up, I think, this writing in its entirety, and perhaps then we'll have a better sense of the overall message and theme, and certainly some description of this beast called Leviathan.